Hello everybody, we're on the A14, which is, we just got through Huntingdon and we're heading towards Cambridge on the way down to Duxford. I want to say Duxford, but it's Duxford, the Air Museum, and we kind of expected this backup. They're doing a lot of road works, and here we are. Oh, we're actually moving now. It's incredible. 10 miles an hour, 15. Dizzying speed. I think we'll probably get up. They have an average speed of 40. The cameras are set so that they'll measure your speed over a distance, and if you do more than 40 you get a ticket. They have special cameras set up for that, so it's a lot of fun. So we'll get moving. So we're in Duxford Airfield, and some of these models you could actually buy. I've got a Blackbird there, a little pricey, it's quite a big model though. This one's quite big. Vulcan, Lancaster, I'll put rivets in one of them. Spitfire, Concorde, and one of them. It's a Boeing 777 engine. There's a 10-foot diameter fan. The main engine's inside. I think I'd like to see if they have a cutaway of it. So all this plumbing looks very familiar. All the accessories on the bottom, well, they're not actually plumbed up, they're kind of fake. Some of the ones on the back are real. All those drains, passages, and there's the main turbine. And tucked over in the back corner here, because the hangar's just not big enough with all these aircraft in it. What's this? It's a Vulcan. Here's a Vulcan V bomber with a great big delta wing. We're just walking right under it. It's the Vulcan. We're underneath it. There's a Lancaster. I think I flew on one of these. Yes, I'm pretty sure I flew on one of these to Singapore. 4-engine turboprop. This is this thing here. They've taken the wings off. Fascinating. We are right now underneath the Concorde. There's the engine inlets. They have a model of it so you can see where you are. There it is with the nose up. Here's how it is today. Nose up. It's the back end of the engines. Looks like it's got adjustable nozzles, so you can adjust the size of the outlet. Time to go on board. There's the tail skid on the plane. There's the door for going in. Beautiful sweep of the wing. Really is a very graceful plane. The fact that it carried passengers was almost secondary. Mind your head as you go in. No, I don't think they have overhead bins.
This one was never actually used as a passenger plane.
Is this the test one? Oh, it's
And
got
that's what all this rig is part of there.
it's got flashing lights.
It's all fuel tanks. The only luggage, because all airliners worldwide, if you think about it, are left-handed. You only ever get on and off airliners on the left-hand side. Right. Any doors on the right-hand side are service doors. So the door you came in at the back is the service door, because it's on the right-hand side. It's the luggage door. The only luggage holding Concorde is in the tail. Okay. It wasn't designed for anyone with any more than carry-on luggage. It wasn't designed for anybody with luggage. It was just designed for businessmen going to New York for the day, for meetings. That was all it was designed for. And those aren't Concorde seats, as it says. Concorde seats hadn't even been designed when this plane was flying, because this plane flew for 6 years before the passenger ones ever took off. Right. So they were actually taken out of a scrapped airliner that was parked alongside the factory when they built Concorde, and they were just there for travelling ground crew on overseas test flights. They're not Concorde seats, and the rest of the plane was full of 20 tons of computer equipment, most of which is in the workshops being renovated at the moment. But if you come back in 6 months' time, it will be reinstated.
Back in, Oh, tremendous.
But this actual plane holds the world record for the fastest flight to America, transatlantic flight, the all-comers absolute world record, so that includes military aircraft as well, at 2 hours 20. And it's held that record since 1974, and it will never be broken.
Gosh.
And that's faster than a high-velocity rifle bullet the whole way. Yeah. Yeah, and that's this actual plane we're standing on, is the world record holder.
Where was the plane between the time it ended its test flights and when it became a museum, part of this museum?
It flew straight in as soon as the tests were finished. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the third of the 4 test Concordes.
So it's always been here at Duxford.
Yeah, it's been here since 1977. Yeah. So it was in the museum and retired basically before the passenger ones ever flew. There was a few months overlap, but that's about all. Yeah.
No, I had to delay the building of the M11 to have the runway long enough for us.
That's right. Yeah. Concorde came in on the video of it landing here is on the big screen as you come up the steps.
Okay.
At the back. Yeah. Concorde landed on the Saturday morning, and on the following Monday morning they bulldozed the motorway straight across the runway. Because when I was a pilot here, the runway went all the way back to Duxford High Street, which is another farmer's field, the other side of the road. Okay. So that end of the airfield is now in a farmer's field, the other side of the motorway.
And I remember as a young lad watching us come into land.
Yeah, I was standing here as well. Yeah. I was a bit more than a young lad though.
Thanks very much.
So,
Yeah, very informative.
did the windows always stay this small?
Oh yeah, a Concorde is a Concorde, like a Volkswagen Golf is a Volkswagen Golf. They're all the same externally, but as I say, this one looks more like a submarine internally. Yeah. And the windows are that size because of the massive pressure difference between inside and out. Because Concorde flew twice the altitude of the normal airliner. Concorde flew about 17 miles high, whereas a normal airliner will fly about 6 to 7 miles high. Or was a toilet
Lovely.
inside, and then there were 4
Rubber escape ladder.
It was all one class. It was all Supreme class. Yeah.
And this was obviously the prototype called.
Yeah. As it says when you come in the back, nothing you can see inside this cabin, including the floor, because in a passenger one the floor was much lower, so you had a lot more headroom. Nothing you can see inside here will be in a passenger one.
The escape hatch. Yeah, like you could get off if there was a problem.
No, there's a big notice that explains all about it on the back of the seats. So, yeah, because Concorde strategy.
Yeah, this bit of plastic kind of got overheated. Must have been a hot spot or something. These test aircraft are amazing. I remember all this orange wiring in the test cells in Phoenix, as opposed to the white colour which was used everywhere on a real plane. Got all these instrumentation. Which would, never would have been there on the actual plane. So you check all kinds of stuff. Wow. Looks like they covered the wires in wax paper or something. instead of this plastic tubing.
All the throttles in, on the glide slope, on the mobiliser. Directors on.
There's an open carpet there. Very busy in there.